Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a podcast thing. I am here with Central Edits and a very special guest. Introduce yourself.
I am an anime novice, so if I don't know all the correct anime terms and things that happen in mangas, I'm so sorry, but I am enjoying the topic that we'll be talking about today.
And what is that topic?
Spy X Family, specifically the cruise arc.
Which, kind of the only arc.
No,
Sounds
so far,
Yeah.
season 2. Yeah.
No manga spoilers in the comments, and without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so first off, easy question. What were your guys' thoughts on this arc?
I think my first thought was I appreciated the action. There was a lot of action for sure, specifically with Yor. And even though we've seen her be an assassin before, this was really highlighted her skills and shows like what she's capable of. So I appreciated that. What about you, Central Edits?
What I really enjoyed was the appreciation for Lloyd to not know about and whatnot about his secret. I like how Lloyd even dresses up to throw Anya off about it, and it's funny.
I'm pretty sure, though, Anya was the one trying to throw Lloyd off, because Lloyd doesn't know that Yor's an assassin. But, yeah, that's a pretty good opinion. My next question would have to be, what did you guys think of the animation in this arc?
I don't know that I have an opinion about that. I think it was on par and in line with the other episodes, but maybe slightly elevated.
From what I remember, I feel like they had good animation, especially for the fights. The way the bullet traveled, it was like cool. They had a whole scene with it, and it was good.
The choreography, I think, was amazing. And the fireworks scene was really good. I think that, like other movies, they were able to use the firework backdrop as a good way to hide stuff that's happening. Do we have any questions from the peanut gallery?
I don't have a question, more of a comment. So I think my favorite part of this arc is, once again, girl power. We're seeing Yor really kick butt and be that assassin.
I appreciate that.
But what's interesting to me is that outside of maybe in season 1, where I feel like, I can't remember exactly, but like Lloyd was showing off his spy skills for Anya, in sort of under the guise of like just playing around. We haven't really seen his skills in action, but we always see Yor's assassin skills in action. Like, we've never seen Lloyd kill anyone.
I think that we have sort of seen that. And because we've seen Lloyd go on like little side quests, we see in the Penguin episode, the aquarium episode, and I would like to see a mini arc of Lloyd, and he has like his own cruise ship arc. The truck arc, he's like fighting people on a train or a truck or whatever. But Evan?
So I feel like this isn't mainly about the cruise ship part, but I do feel like they could have added in some more stuff in there, such as maybe on the plane, you know how Yor obviously had the mask on, and it was cool in how she fought the guy and she had the mask on and not reveal her identity to Anya. And I also feel like they could have had a scene where, hold on, if I'm not wrong, do Lloyd and what's his name know about their jobs? Lloyd and Yor, do they know about each other's jobs?
No.
Okay. But it would be cool if they had a scene where they found out, and then what happened was like there was this person, I don't know who it could be, and they both fought side by side.
My dream scenario for them finding out each other's identities is Yor is sent on a mission to assassinate Lloyd, and they could somehow find out that way. she's sent on a mission to assassinate Twilight, and then that's how it all comes together. But I find that very unlikely. Anyway.
Well, that's probably not going to happen because Anya would read her mind, and she wouldn't let that happen.
That's very true. Anya's very good at meddling.
Yeah, so I think that they're actually never going to find out because I think that would be the end of the manga. I think, like, if that were to happen, it would be the end of the storyline because that's Anya's whole purpose.
I'll just look back on this in a year or two when season 4 or 3 is out and just be like, wow, we were so wrong. So very wrong.
Possibly, it's possible, but I just feel like that would be the end of the story. Like, when they're going to finish out the series, that would probably be the end of it because Anya's whole purpose of her mind reading is to keep them from danger and to keep them from finding out from one another. But I would love for them to find out that she could read minds.
I think that it could be a good idea if we have maybe a training arc of Yor or like a time skip or something. And we kind of saw this in the episode where season 2, episode 1, I believe. Anya has like spy skills. She was able to take down that person that was trying to kill Yor. I think we could have a cool training arc or something where we see Anya becoming Yor's apprentice. But that would be very unlikely. Mother wouldn't want to get her daughter in assassin life.
I would want to say that, so maybe I recently watched Spectacular Spider-Man, and I'm gonna get spoiler warning. Harry finds out about it when he's allegedly at the right place at the right time. I feel like someone could be talking to Lloyd about spy stuff, and then Yor overhears about it. And also,
I think that it would be, I feel like Anya is going to be the one to complete Lloyd's mission. The one where he's trying to get close to, Desmond, is it his father? Or, yeah. I feel like she's going to be the one, and I think maybe it's all going to culminate in the end of the fact, sort of like what you were saying and what you were saying. Like, she's going to get Yor's assassin skills, Lloyd's spy skills. She has her own telepathy. And what does the dog have again?
The ability to see the future.
Yeah, so imagine she gets all of those skills and she's like the super spy. She's like the super.
She's the spy and the X to the face.
Yeah.
I also feel like it would be good if they had a little part where Yor and Lloyd. Oh my god, I keep losing my train of thought.
That's okay. I really want them to find out about each other because then they could be like really leaning into their skills and capitalizing.
What's the power?
Right.
Like,
power family.
Hinata and Naruto levels of power couple.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Power level, guys.
I don't understand that, but cool.
Any remaining questions from the peanut gallery?
Possibly if Yor's mask got pulled off by the guy she was fighting, and Anya found out, and Lloyd found out, and it could have ended the show if Lloyd and Yor maybe found out they wouldn't like it about each other, if they both had the same jobs, and they feel like it might intertwine their jobs, might enter Twilight.
Twilight. I hope that the show ends with them actually falling in love with each other, because if we set up this chemistry, air quotes, and it just doesn't happen, they find out, they send Anya back to the orphanage, they don't get together, that'll feel like a big waste of potential.
Also, the girl who has a crush on Lloyd.
Which one?
Likes her.
Which one?
Gray-haired girl. So I feel like maybe she's going to like, you know what? Yor and
Or attempt to.
I think Yor could. I think Yor could beat her.
And then Lloyd is gonna find out about this. Lloyd's gonna, you know what, her. And then what's gonna happen is that her sister is gonna avenge, and it's gonna be an vengeance.
So an
arc.
on the run arc from agency.
Yeah.
That could be interesting, like a movie of sorts.
But then if they're gonna do that, they'd probably have to do some sort of arc with Yuri, who is creeper alert. Creeper alert.
Yeah. Like, who
No
wants
one-
to date their own sister?
No one likes Yuri.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Again,
Like
manga
Sweet
readers.
Home Alabama much.
Again, manga readers quiet in the comments, but I'm sure they adapt him better later. But for now, whenever he comes on the screen, I get very uncomfortable very quick.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Not a
with-
great character.
Same thing if Yor becomes drunk on screen. I get very uncomfortable.
Well, I would agree that I really want them to fall in love, and I think that they probably are already, but don't realize it, because otherwise, then they won't be a family anymore. So there's that part. But also, I wonder, it sort of is getting to the point where they can't complete their own separate missions and things without the help of one another, even though they don't know it. Like, without Anya, Yor wouldn't have on the boat, the cruise ship. Like, Anya was the one that helped her out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
I think that the beginning of the arc, where she's talking to the gardener or whatever his name is, the person who gives her assignments, I think that very easily can set up an arc where Yor debates leaving being an assassin. Because, like she said, she only became an assassin in the first place to support Yuri when they were kids. And being an assassin gives no help to her anymore. So she could easily quit that. And maybe when that happens, she trains Anya, like I said before. And I think that could be a very interesting character arc for Yor.
Oh, maybe she becomes a spy.
Oh, yeah.
I also feel like what could be good, maybe a Batman arc, as I'm gonna call it here, or Lloyd basically turned into like vengeance, like Batman. Maybe what if on the yacht, Yor got hurt and the yacht got blown up, but Lloyd and Anya were saved, but Yor died, and then that causes Lloyd to go in a
Oh, I have another better
I strongly
potential.
doubt that they're gonna kill off Yor
I have
anytime soon.
I have a better potential future. What if Yor doesn't want to be an assassin anymore, but they don't let her leave? So then Lloyd also decides. So Lloyd also decides he doesn't want to be a spy anymore because he couldn't complete like the mission of like Desmond and whatnot, or getting close to Desmond's dad. But they have fallen in love and they still want to be a family. So now it's Yor and Lloyd and Anya against both those agencies, including Yuri's agency.
Oh, the secret police as well. Any closing remarks?
I feel like maybe Lloyd could have accidentally brought his gun on ship, and the people find out about it, and then the secret police gets called, and then Lloyd and Yuri have a fight.
I think that Lloyd and Yuri are definitely gonna have a fight eventually, one way or another.
Yeah, and then Yor's gonna have to pick sides.
Oh yeah!
Or Anya will meddle, and her and the dog will take care of it before it happens.
Yep. Well, if that is all, I would like to thank you both for joining me, and I'd like to thank everybody at home watching this, and I will see you in the next episode.